Jungle is a marvelous creation of the nature that possesses enormous miracles of the natural environment. Chilly springs of water that flows out from the loudness of the Mother Nature, cold and untouched dew that seeps through the edges of the tree leaves, enchanting breeze that sweeps the treetops and twittering sounds made by myriad tongues of wild birds are some features that bring splendor to the jungle. We are taking you to a paradise as a way to get rid of the noisy setting of the city. Please come and join us to experience the immeasurable comforts of natural beauty. We are taking you to a place divine where you will feel perpetual happiness. Kanneliya is one of the few lowland rainforests in Sri Lanka. According to legends, the word Kanneliya has been derived from the word Kanneliya, that means virgin in English. The villagers pronounce it colloquially with ease as Kanneliya. The rainforest is a virgin forest in the real sense of the word. It is a miracle that this jungle still remains as an untouched forest without being victimized to unscrupulous loggers and encroachers. Therefore, it is our bounden duty to protect this gift of the nature for the benefit of future generations. For a viewer far away, the Kanneliya Virgin Forest gives a panoramic view of tapering mountain tops. Those lie one behind the other, covered with evergreen arch of vegetation and a light blue veil of mist. The Kanneliya Virgin is further groomed with streams, rivers, waterfalls, huge trees and creepers, numerous varieties of birds and animals. The gushing streams, cascading waterfalls, and natural ponds in the Kanneliya forest provide fresh water for the visitors to quench their thirst and allay their weariness. Streams known as Milla Gahadola, Nannikitta Ala, and Udugama Ala are among the enticing waterways within the forest reserves. Many indigenous species of fish are seen in these streams and rivers. Galpadia, local freshwater prawn, crab, and sitamassa are among the many types of aquatic creatures inherited to this area. The green coral flora that comprised with huge trees, creepers, bushes, and the shrub underneath clearly shows us the mutual coexistence of natural vegetation in the Kanneliya forest. The gigantic Navanda tree, with pervading branches that covers a vast area of ground, can be considered as a king of tree. Any person would be astonished to see such an enormous creation of Mother Nature still existing in the middle of a vast jungle without being victimized by the hands of money-centered encroachers. Some huge trees and creepers are living in the forest for over thousands of years, being subjected to ever-changing weather patterns. It seems that the forest is becoming younger day by day, with luscious green nurtured by the amply available sunlight and rich soil. Cascading waterfalls in many parts of the forest enhance the beauty of Kanneliya forest. The tiny springs erupted on the mountain tops flow downward across the mountains and plateau, gradually increasing the amount of water being enriched with power and energy. They suddenly leap over steep rocks into a precipice, creating fantastic waterfalls, capturing human attraction with miracles of natural beauty. Constant heavy rains over the forest car strengthen the power of these waterfalls, splashing milky white foams even over the treetops. The bright sunlight also adds spectrum of colors for these falling angels. Anagimala Falls and Narangas Falls are two of the waterfalls in Kanneliya that have arrested the attraction of both local and foreign tourists who visit the nature reserve. The massive bush creeper that has spread over an extent of a hectare in the heats of Kanneliya is a marvel of Mother Nature. What befalls on the animals, birds and other creatures will soon befall on man as well. When animals disappeared from the earth, the man will suffer from spiritual loneliness. So, what is the cause of the man when there are no other creatures on the earth? Seattle, Red Indian Chief. Proving Seattle's statement very true, we can see species of animals living freely in the forest. Many types of amphibians, such as monitors, frogs, snails of numerous kinds, millipedes, are frequently seen in the forest. There are about 23 species of four-legged reptiles. Iguanas, geckos, chameleons, and salamanders are widely seen. Cobras, vipers, pythons, and ahatullas are few varieties of snakes among them. The motive of human life is not woven by the man. He is just a thread of that vast weaving. If he does any harm to this design of nature, he will cause danger to he himself. Seattle. This theory, highlighted by Seattle, is clearly realized to us when we see the cobwebs woven by various types of spiders living in the jungle. We witness amazing motifs in these cobwebs. The continuous creak of crickets, tinged with gloomy and chilly air, even during the day, may ease fatigue of the visitors. At times, the creak is outdone by the tweeting of birds, as if the birds attempt to counter the great strain of the crickets. The numerous sounds made by various types of birds remind us how a huge orchestra of musicians tuning their instruments prior to rehearsal. Bird voice is a fantastic creation of the Mother Nature. Any man may have a spiritual desire to listen to song of birds and to be tranquilized into a dream of divinity, forgotten about the worldly sorrows. Bird's voice in the Kanneliya forest may refresh the desires of souls of the visitors. We all in the earth are here to a single breeze. The Mother Earth blows breath of life to man, beasts, trees, and all other living beings without any discrimination. Seattle. If we enter into this serene forest, it will blow the breath of life to you with fragrance derived from the wild flowers. In addition to giants of trees, tiny bushes, shrubs, and grass can be seen in the undercar of the Kanneliya forest. The carnivorous pitcher plant is a miracle creeper indigenous to the rainforest in Sri Lanka. It is amply spread in some parts of Kanneliya. At the end of the thin and long leaf, there is a naturally made peach-shaped container full of sap. Many types of orchids add color to the Kanneliya Virgin. You can see very rare medicinal herbs like Vanaraja, Iruraja as well. The Mandora is also an innate tree in Kanneliya. There are many varieties of ferns in this forest. Malveval, Aloeval, and Tambutuval are widely spread cane varieties. There are also many kinds of aquatic plants in the ponds, lakes, and marshlands. Numerous types of mushrooms that cropped up on rotten tree trunks make attractive designs. mystic nature in the Kanneliya forest has tempted the villagers to fabricate many mysterious stories about some significant places of Kanneliya. The Kabbale mountain is such a place mentioned in the folklore and legends. It is notable that the trees and the bushes grown in this mountain area are rather short in height. The constant blow of heavy winds may be the cause for this peculiarity. Kabbale is the highest mountain range in Kanneliya forest. Although it is rather difficult to climb the peak of the mountain, you can have a panoramic view of the vast valley lying below. Another important place in Kanneliya is the rock cave called Guhava. It has become a paradise to wild bats. The cave extends about 20 meters and provides shades from rain and sun with cooling effect inside. Rain frequent experiences in the forest invite a brisk and tiny set of creatures out from their hiding places. They are none other than the blood-sucking leeches. Especially in the rainy season, the visitors are subjected to constant attacks by them. When the people tread on the secret areas of the jungle, will there be its sanctity remaining further? Seattle. Kanneliya is not totally free from the invading encroachers. The threat of acts and the actions of loggers can be prevalent at any given time. We have amply noted that many virgin forests have been victimized by selfish people. Lord Buddha has also emphasized the importance of conserving natural forests and environment. Therefore, every individual has the responsibility of safeguarding these natural heritage sites. Due to insatiable desires and craving of people, many virgin forests have transformed into deserts. Thereby, we also should be committed to protect these forests for the benefit of future generations. We again invite you to come and enjoy the natural beauties and aesthetic pleasures in the Kanneliya rainforest and have spiritual emancipation. But firmly keep this in mind. Leave here signs of footsteps only and simply take the memory only with you.